welcome back to my channel. Today's Becky I card reading is an interesting one. We are going to see who secretly wants you but is playing hard to get. In front of me I have 3 different options, each with a different image. Choose the one that really calls out to you. This is group 1, group 2, and group 3. Okay, let's get started. Hey, group number 1. Okay, so who secretly wants you but is playing hard to get? Okay, group number 1. So what's coming through is a very distinct energy, okay? So this is definitely somebody that you guys were involved with. I'm not necessarily getting like an ex energy, but what I am seeing is like, and when I say involved with somebody, I mean like, you know, you could have been like talking to them, you know, friends with benefits, although I don't necessarily feel like you guys viewed it that way, like kind of like in a situationship where it was like you were in a relationship, but you guys didn't label it basically. Okay, so take what resonates with that, okay? Like I said, it could just literally have been talking to this person, but there was some kind of involvement though. So what's coming through with these cards in the beginning is that it's kind of like you and this person don't always see eye to eye, okay? And I'm actually getting that it's possible that some of you kind of got into it with this person, okay? I feel like they're a very fiery, bold person who can be blunt is what I'm getting. And in fact, what's interesting is I got Aries vibes before my Aries card flew out, and I was like, yeah, you know, like this person doesn't necessarily have to be an Aries, but they definitely act like an Aries, okay? For some of you though, they are going to be literally an Aries, but this person can be very opinionative and blunt, you know, with their opinions, and I feel like you guys were definitely opposite in some ways, okay, which is interesting because the opposite card flew out as well, okay? It's like, I was just like, you know, like before, I didn't even need these cards to fly out, but it's always cool when they do. It's like confirmation of what already came to me, but here's what's interesting, okay? So it's kind of like you guys always had this magnetic draw to each other, okay? And yet I feel like with a clear mind, anytime that you could literally like step back from this situation and really view it from more of a neutral stance, I feel like you have realized like we're so opposite, like would we even be a good match? Now I know, you know, opposites can attract and yes, they can work, but I almost feel like it's almost like the feeling that you and this person come from 2 totally different worlds, okay? And yes, again, that can work, but I feel like there is a part of you though, and that's why it's coming through to me, that has actually really wondered, like emotions and attraction aside, like, is this even the person for me, okay? Because we are so different, and it comes out with how you guys discuss things and even getting into it is what I'm seeing. So that's interesting. Okay, but actually the fallout though with this person, I mean, okay, some of you had a fallout. Some of you just like, you know, you and this person quit communicating. So not necessarily a fallout, but I do feel like they were involved with somebody, okay? And, you know, I'm just getting like, so this person's coming through loud and clear in this reading, and they're like, okay, so, you know, this person and I were done, okay, with the World card here. It's kind of like they're like, I'm shutting the door on anything in the past, anything that got in between us, and I'm coming forward, and I want you, is like what they're saying, okay? So that's interesting. Okay, so here we have, you know, them, both of you being like highly attracted to each other, but this attraction card in particular, you know, it's got like lipstick and fruit. It's again emphasizing there's just something so different and opposite of you guys. So yeah, okay, carrying on though. So we also have my what card, okay, and I feel like that's definitely this person's energy, okay. On one hand, they're definitely entertaining with how they speak and how they act. They're very spontaneous, I feel. But on the other hand, it's kind of like this is the person you wouldn't put on speakerphone, okay? You even hesitate to bring them around certain family members or friends I'm getting. There's just a very like, oh my gosh, I don't know what this person's about to say. And they're totally unfiltered, I feel. And I don't, sometimes, okay, people... Yeah, I'm just getting like they rub certain people the wrong way, and it's like they're not even trying to be mean. It's just their blunt, opinionated self. So it's kind of like you either love or hate this person, is like the feeling I'm getting. Okay, so this is interesting. I have my keep to yourself card. So you guys are actually coming across as more of a water sign, okay? Very intuitive, very creative, imaginative. It's kind of like you have a world, you live in a world of your own, and this person is very outspoken, they're very like social. I feel like you guys are social too, but it's more on your terms, okay? But this person, they bring you out of your comfort zone is what I'm getting, of your bubble, okay? And I feel like they were good for you in that way. Okay, they really do expand your horizons, and I do feel like they got you. I almost said got you out. Maybe for some of you, this person got you out literally, but I'm more so getting like just kind of like, how we have, sometimes people have their routine and they kind of like just do what they do, but they don't really do anything different. Well, this person is definitely the type that shakes things up in like every area of life. So I feel like you guys hanging out with this person, it was really good in the fact that it did get you doing things you would never do, okay? That kind of thing is coming through. Okay, so we have the flashy card. I'm not necessarily getting that this person is materialistic. Maybe for some of you they will be. But I'm getting there's something in particular that either this person wears or it's what they drive, okay? And it comes across as standing out, okay? So for some of you it's going to be some kind of sports car. For others of you it's going to be like a truck, okay? Like a big jacked up truck, basically. I'm just getting like all different things for that. For others it could be their shoes, okay? I'm just getting like, again... Or maybe they wear watches. There's just going to be some kind of significant materialistic thing that this person is all about, okay? That's coming through. So it's going to be different for all of you though. Okay, then we have, with the stair card, this is definitely about like having a decision to make. So I feel like on one hand, as much as I feel like you guys have wanted this person, it's like as soon as they come back around, I almost feel like your feelings are either shifted or it's going to be like you're going to be more like, I don't know. Whereas before you were all about this idea, I feel like when they weren't wanting the commitment. So this is interesting. You guys definitely have like this karmic thing going on is what I'm seeing with that. Like when you want them, they don't want you, at least not for a commitment is what's coming through. Or maybe they did, but it was short-lived. Okay, I don't want to like limit this because it's a general reading. And then when they come back around and want you, I feel like you're going to be more level-headed and be like, I don't know. You might give this a go, but like I'm getting like a definite 50-50 feel though for that. Okay, so regardless of this person playing hard to get, they are definitely checking out your social media. It doesn't matter if you guys are friends on social media or not, okay? If you have it, they have a way to see it. It could be through a mutual friend, okay, or a fake account. Doesn't matter. This person's got access when I see this card, okay? But yeah, okay, so deep down, I do feel like this person feels like you're their sunshine, basically. Okay, I feel like they look back in their life and they think, well, one, I think when you guys wanted them, they were definitely in a more immature stage in life, and it's just something that I feel like they had to go through. But all in all, like they're coming back and they're like saying, I'm grown up now, I'm ready for this. And it's gonna be, I really do feel like the ball's gonna be in your court as far as like if you guys end up becoming something or not. But what's interesting is I just feel like, like I was saying, they really do reflect on like what their best times in life were, and it was with you, okay? And I definitely am getting also like there's certain songs that take them back to that era with you as well. I feel like you'll know what I'm talking about. I feel like you have what songs. Okay, so Yeah, I do feel like though, okay, so you both though are in the process of really building up yourselves, building up your life, and really creating like a solid life for yourselves is what I'm seeing. So you're in very similar stages in life is what I'm seeing. And then with my fire card, what comes to me is it's like you guys stepped away from this connection and you both were becoming the people that you need to become is what I'm seeing. And now it's like they want to come back around regardless of how they're acting. Okay, group number 2, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonated, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys. Group number 2, okay, so who secretly wants you but is playing hard to get? Okay, group number 2, so I see that this is definitely somebody that you are currently not in communication with. Okay, with the 2 of Swords here. And the fact that it looks like the 2 of you walked away from this connection, I'm feeling like this is definitely an X energy, okay? It doesn't have to be for all of you, okay? It literally could be just somebody that you were involved with to any capacity, like talking to, friends with benefits, or something in between, like a situationship where you guys act like you're in a relationship, but there's no label. But more so, like I just want to cover every, possibility, but it really is coming through though, like this is an X energy, okay? And I'm getting that, I feel like you guys, you got into it. With the 5 of Swords here, I'm definitely seeing that. I feel like this person could really be a headache at times, okay? But, the emotions were there with the water cards here, so it's kind of like you guys kept trying, and then eventually I feel like, you reached your breaking point and felt like you had to walk away. So with the King of Cups here, it's like neither one of you felt like yourself, your loving selves anymore. And it was like I said, like with it reversed, it's kind of like you both feel like, okay, I can't do this anymore. And you walked away. This might even be a relationship that was on again, off again, okay? It's kind of got that feel to it. But you know what? Despite all that, this is the person that wants to come back around. So regardless if you 2 are not in communication, it's like, and they're playing hard to get, not showing any indication that they miss you, have feelings, want to start over. We have the Ace of Pentacles here, which says, yes, they do, as well as, what this video is. Who secretly wants you but is playing hard to get? That's this person, okay? And we have a lot of water and air signs in this reading, so I wouldn't be surprised if they were something, I'm getting kind of like air vibes who like, okay, like I'm getting like this person could be like an air sign who acts like a water sign, okay? Like this person, okay, they're cool, but they're definitely like getting their feels a lot, I feel. And so it's kind of like, when it comes to relationships, this person's like, I definitely see their insecurities come through, okay? And like they start acting petty is what I'm feeling. Okay, where is it? Oh, I wasn't actually going to say this till like the end, but it's coming through now, so I'm going to trust that now it needs to be said. Okay, like this person is the type where if you guys text like one word because you're in a hurry or like on the go or, doing something, like they will literally text you one word back, but it's not because they're in a hurry or anything. It's like they mirror back energy, and to me, it's kind of like petty. And I feel like it's because if they don't feel like you make it really obvious, like I'm into you and only you, this is the type of person that will, all of a sudden their insecurities will come through, and it will come through in their actions, okay? And they will just become petty, is what I'm seeing. So yeah, like it's interesting to me because initially this person kind of comes across as cool, laid back, and this and that, but once they get involved with somebody romantically, that's when things start to take a shift and you think, wait, where did that cool, laid back person go? Yeah, that's what I'm seeing for that. Okay, so let's take a look further into who this person is. Okay, it's funny because Rebel came through, but I'm thinking, that's you guys. Okay, this person wishes they were like a rebel like you, is what I'm seeing. Okay, so that's interesting. I feel like they're definitely drawn to you guys because you're kind of like, you represent what they like wish they were, but like they would never admit that. Okay, like I do feel like this person's kind of a rebel in their own way. Like they definitely like to do things their own way. They're unique. Okay, they're very intelligent. I am getting air sign vibes with that. They're also great at communicating. But like I said, this person definitely has like some kind of strong water in them. Could be in their moon sign. They could even have fire in their moon sign. I'm just getting something like very like intense emotions with this person. Okay. Yeah, and then we have my break free card, which does suggest, okay, so I'm kind of getting more of a story here now. So I do feel like, I wouldn't be surprised if you took a break from this person or it wasn't on again, off again, because I'm just feeling like as much as you had feelings for this person, it was like intense at times. And like I said, with that pettiness and that getting into it with them, it's like you can only take enough. So I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't you who walked away. Yeah, okay, this person, they love your eyes, okay? In fact, I got 2 cards about eyes. Okay, my Angel Shaggy card, so, okay, that's interesting. But, okay, I'm all over the place with this because they are all over the place when it comes to you, I feel like, so that's interesting. It's kind of like they get really, like, mumbled and jumbled energetically when thinking about you. Okay, so I'm picking up on that, so... All right, first things first. They love your eyes. They feel like they're very cat-like, they're very beautiful or handsome, okay? And I feel like they could literally just stare into them like forever. I feel like you like this person's eyes as well, so it's very mutual. Okay, so they feel like they sparkle, they shine, they captivate, and they just want to like stare into them is what I'm getting. And then with my Angel Shaggy song, so that tells me that this person feels like you're definitely like an angel to them, okay? Like you are the one who was always there for them, like a best friend and lover. Like you two could really communicate about anything is what I'm picking up on with that. They also feel like you guys are very fierce though too, so don't let it fool you. Okay, you're an angel, but you have your limits, okay? And you can be fierce as well. But yeah, they feel like you guys are like an oasis in a desert, okay? And yeah, okay, I was picking up on soulful before I even saw that was on this card. I feel like they think you guys are one of the real ones, okay? Like you are soulful, you are wise, and like they know, like they can go deep with you and they can't do that with just anyone. Okay, I feel like that's like really what's coming through is no matter how much you two got into it, this person knows that you guys are unique, you're one of a kind. And again, they have that rebel theme, okay? They love anything that represents doing things your own way, being unique, one of a kind. They recognize that in you guys and they feel like no matter how much we got into it, I can't get that with just anybody, okay? Like, and this is what keeps them drawn to you is what I feel. Yeah, they feel like the best of times were with you guys as well. Like everything just felt free and fun and like anything was possible with my skate card here. They currently feel like you guys are definitely like a star and shining and doing your own thing. I feel like that does kind of intimidate them a little bit, okay? Remember petty vibes? Yeah, like they feel like, ooh, this person's doing amazing without me. Like, what do they need me for? Okay, yeah, this person definitely needs to overcome these insecurities that come up because it's kind of like nothing is as big of a deal as this person makes it. Like they get caught up in their feels and in their head and then it's like this, they give themselves a headache is what's coming through to me with this. And I feel like, it's kind of like you were like, what? Like, everything would be fine with us if you didn't dive into a story about what's going on. That's like the feeling I'm getting. Like, you guys just kind of being like, oh, like, come on. Like, get over yourself. Like, what are you doing? Okay, what comes to me is this person kind of like creates problems where there are none. Yeah, due to overthinking. So, okay, let's see what else we got. They definitely feel like things were left unsaid between you guys, okay? And I do feel like they have this instinct and urge to want to bridge the gap and say whatever they feel like was left unsaid. Okay, so what else do we have? Okay, so Currently, I see them as being cold and distant during this time. That's them playing hard to get. They might message out of the blue, but it is inconsistent. But I do see them getting past this, but it might take some time. Okay. So that's like the current energy and feeling of this person. Also, what came through is 1 minute, you see them as being on the same page, and then the next they shift or you don't hear from them. And both of you kind of are thinking, has too much damage been done? And it's like you're both weighing this. Okay. So I do feel like you both, regardless of how you act, it's kind of like you're both kind of like, could we even give this another go? Is it even practical? Is it even realistic? Regardless of the emotions that we both felt, it's kind of like neither one of you really knows. Like, can we ever really get past this? Hence the no communication and nobody acting like, that they want the other is what I'm getting with that. Okay, so this definitely represents, yes, you two have gotten into it. Okay, we know, and you both walked away and there is a lapse in communication. Either there's no communication or it's inconsistent. But then we have the Stork card right after that, which does suggest wanting a new start. Okay, and then we have the Mountain card, which is representing, you two would definitely, that's like, okay, that's an obstacle card. And that definitely represents you both wondering, has too much damage been done? Could we even give this another go? And both of you weighing that, okay? Okay, then we have, my low-key card. So it's kind of like, that's what I mean about secretly they want you. They feel like the best of times were with you. They see you as being one of a kind, special, unique. Like I said, deep, soulful, wise. Like, they view you guys as the full package. They love your eyes. They think you're so attractive. And I feel like you guys think they're attractive too, but what's interesting is that didn't initially come out, and I feel like it's because, again, I feel like this person can annoy you. And so it's kind of like you don't even see looks, is what I'm getting with that. Or, even feel attracted at times. Like, it's very much like, are we doing this today? And if you're not, like if things are going smooth, then it's kind of like you're like all about this person. So this is definitely interesting, group two. But deep down, I feel like they do feel like you're their soulmate. Okay, so it's kind of like what keeps you in the back of their mind. Like, this person may have tried to move on. For some of you, this person could be in a relationship right now. But it's interesting that this is like deep down what they really feel about you guys. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely like spilling the tea on this person's innermost, feelings for you. But I do see the hesitation, and it is kind of like a part of you both thinks, like, I feel like, oh my gosh, what if this person was the one? Okay. But then the other part of you both definitely is like real, like is more down to earth. Okay. I feel like that's like the earth, what it's symbolizing here, and like really weighing this, okay, again, and wondering like, could we give this a real go? We would truly have to let the past go and give each other a clean slate. And are we willing to do that? Or should we just start over with somebody else? Like, that's kind of the feeling I'm getting from both of you. Okay, so you're both definitely mirroring that. Okay, group number two, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right. Bye, guys. Hey, group number three. Okay, so who secretly wants you but is playing hard to get? Okay, so right away, we have the Knight of Swords. So I'm getting a very fast-paced, moving energy coming through for you guys, which I find to be interesting because typically with this energy, you don't get somebody who wants to play hard to get. Okay, so even though they're doing it, they don't want to. Okay, they like things as soon as their mind is made up about something. And I just feel like, this person is the type to hit the ground running and like stop at nothing when achieving their goals. But when it comes to love, they feel like, oh, okay, I got to play a bit of a love game and not, reveal everything too soon, or like, if we're not in communication. So they're definitely like holding back in that way, but I feel like they don't want to. Okay. So that's interesting. Definite Gemini vibes is coming through with that. Okay, I feel like this person, they're good at communicating, they're witty, you know, they're charming, and I feel like they have a good sense of humor about them. Like they will take, you know, what other people consider like serious situations and kind of make light of it. And it's not to like disrespect it. It's really to make everyone feel okay in the midst of whatever's going on. Okay, because I do feel like this person has a heart. Okay. Okay, so this person feels kind of betrayed by you guys, is what's coming through next. Okay, and I feel like it's not necessarily a big thing that happened. It could be for some of you, but what I'm getting is it's more of a light feeling of like something happened or said or did something, and it's like what got you to stop communicating. Okay, like somebody was definitely took something the wrong way, and I feel like it just stopped the communication. But with the high priestess here right next to it, it's kind of like it doesn't matter what it was. Like I see this person bouncing back. Okay, they're very resilient, very flexible, and I'm also getting that, you know, I do feel like something is going to be revealed, you know, with the high priestess here. Okay, with the empress, this person views you guys highly. Okay, like it's kind of like that. I don't know why this came to me. Like they feel like I know a dime when I see one. A dime. Yeah, it's interesting. I'm like getting Mike Jones vibes now. I need a dime. That's top of the line. Cute face, little waist with a big behind. Okay, anyway, so yeah, maybe, you know, I don't know, you two have some kind of connection with that, but anyway. Moving right along. So, yeah, either way, this person's like, okay, you know, like, I recognize someone amazing when I see them, okay? And they don't want to let that go, okay? So, okay, even if you're a guy, just flip that, okay? And you're the emperor to them, okay? Like, they know somebody amazing when they see it, is what's coming through. But yeah, so either way, and also, you know, the Empress really does represent like somebody you could really like build with, okay? Like, and I'm just seeing they see so much potential with this relationship that you two, they really do feel like you're that person that would bring out the best side of them, is what's coming through with that, okay? Yeah. I feel like you two are both creative individuals that could really expand off one another, like bounce ideas back and forth. This has definitely got like this light bulb feeling to it energetically. So I feel like this person's constantly running off inspiration, and, you know, I feel like you two would constantly be inspired by each other. So it's a very elevated feel to it. Okay, what's also coming through though is like, okay, both of these people's eyes are closed. I feel like this person like needs sleep is like what's coming through, because I feel like they're such a ambitious go-getter that I feel like this person barely sleeps is like what's coming through. So that's interesting. Okay, but yeah, with the Eight of Wands here, okay, so that's one of the fastest moving cards in the deck, as well as, you know, this card. And I just feel like, okay, so just when group three, just when you guys think you know how life is flowing along, things are about to change rapidly, is what's coming through with this. Because I see that this person, like once, you know, again, like their mind's made up, they're going to reveal like how they feel. And I feel like if you're on the same page, it's going to like change everything. Okay. But they're also viewing you guys like the Queen of Swords here. So, you know, they feel kind of iced out right now. Like they feel like, oh, you know, okay, so that's interesting. So initially I felt like they were the ones who felt betrayed, but I feel like you guys also, like you both are mirroring this. You both feel kind of betrayed by each other. Okay. And I'm not, again, getting that it's a huge matter, but it's definitely was enough to make the communication stop, is what's coming through. So they feel like, you know, to approach you, they need to come through intelligently, okay? Because you're both intelligent and you both can like kind of put each other in your place, is what I'm getting. Because I'm thinking, well, I'm not necessarily getting that they're intimidated, because this person can hold their own with their words. But I'm thinking, what's the hesitation though? And I think it's just because they know that you're the type that if they feel like they're being handed some ish. They're not even going to deal with it. You know what I mean? Like, you've got that. You've got that way about you. So they know. You know, they have to come at you smartly, basically. But, you know, I do see this Knight of Pentacles flipped, so I feel like that hesitant energy of inaction is going to change, especially with all the other cards around it, okay? Okay, but you both currently, I feel like, have a lot going on, so you're both very busy people, so it's kind of like, where do either one of you have time for love right now? Okay, in fact, when I saw this card, what came to me was, I feel like you guys, you feel like you have so much to do lately, that it's kind of like, even as you're listening to this video, I feel like you're going to be doing something else, okay? Like, I'm getting like cleaning or like, you know, organizing something or just like doing something while listening. So definitely like got this feel of, man, I've got a to-do list. I've got this adulting thing to do. So yeah, like definitely you're curious about your love life, but at the same time, it's kind of like you're like, I got stuff to do. Like, I can't be dealing with anybody who's a game player. I don't have time for that. Nor should I have to, okay? Like, Queen of Wands coming through here. Even if you're a guy, okay, you know, they just represent how you are, which is intelligence, fierce. Like, you do have a heart, but it's kind of like you know what you deserve and you're not going to put up with less, okay? Yeah, that's the other thing. So your person, you know, I do feel like it's funny because you both kind of have this tough-ish exterior, but you're both sweethearts too, though, okay? And I feel like you both, like, see right through each other. So that's interesting. Okay, so this is interesting too. I feel like this is more your guys' energy. I often get this with my group 3. It could be your person as well, but it's like you're tough, but you're tired of being tough. And now it's kind of like you just want to relax and like have fun again is what I'm feeling. In group 3, you know, I do see that for you. I do feel like this is in particular a busy time of year for you guys, but, or at least this year it seems that way, and there's a lot going on, but I feel like you're doing it, you know, and it's temporary. Things are going to let up, okay? Okay, so this is interesting. So we have music and alternative coming through. So it's possible for some of you that your person is in a band, or, you know, they write music, or they play an instrument, or, you know, something like that. If not, I feel like it's just like this person's look. You know, they have this edgy alternative look to them, and they look like somebody who could be in a band. That type of thing is coming through. Also, I feel like you and this person have a connection with music. And if not, I feel like you will. Okay, so that's interesting. It's going to take you guys to the 5D where you know how each other feels, okay? Whether you're in communication or not, doesn't matter. Okay, so your person is a bit of a runner. It's funny how that came out with this. Well, no, with this card. Okay, so yeah, I feel like sometimes when things get rocky, this person kind of jumps ship, okay, instead of really communicating, which is kind of ironic considering that they are coming across like a Gemini, somebody who can communicate. They don't have to be a Gemini, but they are coming across like one, okay? Good with the words, can be like a life of the party when they want to be. Just somebody who's like very lively, okay, and passionate about what they're passionate about. They like to be mentally stimulated, okay, so deep conversations is definitely a thing for this person. Okay, this is interesting. I feel like they have a very bold gaze and it makes people look away, a very intense energy about them. Okay, so, you know, yeah. Okay, so we definitely have these mutual crush feelings between the both of you. That's like why, you know, they're playing hard to get. I see right through it. I'm spilling the tea on this person. But I mean, it makes sense due to whatever happened that you're both kind of holding this stance and neither one of you is currently budging, which would be like the Knight of Pentacles energy. But again, I do feel this fast-paced moving energy, and Eight of Wands is all about communication and action. So it's kind of like it's going to be short-lived, okay? Some of you might even hear from this person like when you watch this video, okay? Or it'll be sometime after. But yeah, currently you both are playing this waiting game, okay? And kind of wondering, like, am I going to hear from the other one? Like, if they cared, you know, they'll hit me up type thing. But yeah. Okay, group 3, I can't even with you guys. I don't know what it is about you guys, but like hair, like, is drawn to your group like a magnet, okay? So there's something about your guys' hair that this person loves, okay? Like, it's just, yeah. And also, okay, you guys could love your person's hair. This could be a mutual mirroring thing going on. Doesn't always have to be about you, right? Especially when we're talking about your person. But, you know, again, as always, I'm always curious about this. Like, why does this card keep flying out for you guys? If you feel like sharing in the comments, let me know whether this you feel is about you or your person or both of you. Okay, so, all right, with the shoe card here and, you know, them being a runner and this card literally like being their dominant energy and showing this person running. It's possible for some of you, your person literally does like to run or jog, okay? They could do that for a living even. It's possible for some of you. I'm also getting, or this person is an athlete or they like movement, physical movement, okay? Or there's another thing coming through for this. If it's none of that, I feel like there's something about what this person wears shoe-wise, okay, that stands out. So it could be boots, it could be the shoes they wear, okay, there's just something like that. That's kind of this person's signature look is what I'm getting, okay? So it could literally be something with physical movement and their footwear. You and this person both view each other like this gem, like this unique, special, rare gem that you feel like, okay, when you saw or met this person, I feel like, you know, it's kind of like, you know, like, wow, like, I don't know what it is, but there's something about this person. And I feel like, you know, just and energetically, it's like what keeps you guys connected regardless of what happened. Okay, this person, this is interesting. So I feel like you guys are more of like, this person is definitely kind of laid back, and I feel like it kind of complements, like they kind of put you guys at ease, I feel. I feel like you guys are more the intense ones energetically, but this person, you know, they just have this kind of like this happy-go-lucky nature, and it's laid back. Like, yes, they can be intense as well. I do see that. Very ambitious, very driven, very like, I want what I want, and I'm not stopping until I get it. But like, I feel like there's just something about them that's very like laid back, okay? And it makes you like kind of at ease and like, okay, regardless of everything going on, you know, you feel like everything's gonna be okay. There's just something about them that puts you at ease is what I'm getting. Okay, so this person is definitely physically attracted to you, okay? And I feel like, you know, this is interesting, all feels right in their world when they are in contact with you or they see you or, you know, whenever you guys were together. And so that's interesting because I feel like with my Just Peachy card, that was you guys with them. Like both of you feel like everything is right in the world when you see each other or when you talk to each other is what's coming through there. With the message card, I do feel like you're going to hear from this person, okay? And like, I know I said like they're definitely physically attracted to you, but I do see that it's more with the ring card because this definitely signifies that this person would definitely like a commitment with you is what I'm seeing with that. Okay, group number 3, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys.